In honor of Star Wars Day, I want to talk about the difficult mission that Lando Calrissian and Mr. Pringles had to do in the Return of the Jedi. They had to fly the Millennium Falcon down into the Death Star to destroy it. But it would have been very tricky because of all the changes in gravity. The gravitational field of the Death Star probably looks something like this. Going from the center out, the gravitational field will increase linearly until you reach the crust, at which point it falls off as 1 over r squared. Now, we know from other films that the acceleration due to gravity near the surface is pretty much identical to that of Earth. But as you get in closer to the center, the gravity is going to get weaker, which means that a worker near the surface who dropped a wrench would look something like this. But if that same worker were in a sublevel, let's say halfway towards the center, the falling wrench would only accelerate at half that speed. What's critical, though, is that it was still falling towards the center, just not as fast, which means that as Lando was traveling down to the center of the Death Star, he would have had to keep his reverse thrusters on. Otherwise, he would have just blown straight through to the other side. But he would have constantly had to adjust his thrusters because the pull from the Death Star would have decreased as he moved. The reverse is true while he was escaping. Here, the gravitational field was increasing, so if he had a constant thruster throughout, he would have slowed down, and that's probably why the fireball nearly caught him. Then, once he passed the crust, the gravity dropped off quickly and he could escape the rest of the explosion. So, if you're watching The Return of the Jedi this weekend, think about the science involved. May the Fourth be with you.